Yo, what is the deal? What is the deal? Everybody in the place to be. It is your man, Wasted Talent. I'm coming to you live a little early today. I had some time. I said to myself, why the fuck not? Excuse my language. My green screen's back here. Got to cover the green screen up. Everybody that's in the place to be. Are y'all ready to talk some Raider football? Because I know I am. Yo, salutations, nation. Salutations. Man, I gotta see who's in the chat. I'm fucking up. I ain't got my lights on and all of that. You know what I mean? Guys, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been thinking. I've been watching, I've been thinking, I've been processing what's been going on in the nation, what's been going on with this team. And it's been rough, man. Like, it's been hard for me to come on air. I was just in Dox's live, and I was like, you know what, man? Let me get on the air, bro. Because I know y'all had a lot going on over there. Everybody had questions. Everybody had comments. We're all still reeling. We're all still ranting. So I said to myself, let me go on the air. Let me get with this. We got 40 in the room. Get wasted with your brother Wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You already know what it is. What is the deal? Let me get some salutations and shout outs. My brother, Raider 7D8, Daniel Malario, my guy. John Sweeney, Raider Primos, my guy right there, bro. KO, my dude. Brian Rodriguez, my guy. Hollywood Honcho. Oh, my God. Matt Barraquah. OG. R8R. Tomb Raider, my guy. Cam Gilbert. Cam, what it is, man. If Raider Primo's starting the day off, man, thank you, bro. My brother, Kenny's in the place. We need this offense to win us the game against Denver. How do you feel about the players meeting? I love it, bro. I feel very, it's a very perplexing kind of a thing, man. It's a very weird kind of a feeling because I like the level of accountability from the players. It shows that they care. Of course, they haven't mailed it in. It's early in the season. But just by virtue of the fact that they even had to have a players-only meeting this early in the season is very, 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 very problematic. Let me sip my coffee real quick. I ain't had a proper cup of coffee all day. But shout out to my daughters. My daughters brought me this for Father's Day. They said, Dad, you haven't drank out of your coffee mug on air, man. And that's a factory, bro. Yo, Kevin Lurker, how I'm living. We are living wonderful up in this bitch, man. Wonderful. It's over 71 in the place to be. Jesse Torres, what up? Man, it feels so good to get back on the air, bro. Raider Lizette, the flying wonderful Raider Lizette, what's the deal, yo? I don't know how we do it, but we need to win against the Donkeys. DC needs to step up and make it count when our defense gets off the damn field. Golly. Bro, if I've ever heard something that's true in my life, there you go, my brother. Hollywood Honcho. This team either is going to turn it around or go crazy, or they're going to have to be what we think they currently are. Hopefully it's the former. Who cares about the presser? Bro, I don't listen, bro. They can't say anything to me that I give a shit about hearing. If y'all want to hear the presser, y'all put a 1 in the chat. If not, 2. But I actually have something much better than the presser, yo. Guys, I have a special guest backstage. I have a man who is a gentleman, a scholar, a terrific athlete. You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, you know him. We love him. We all love him. The great and powerful Beef Stew, Stewart Rieger. My brother,
Thank you so much for the you and Dirty give the best intros, man.
Stu, you know what? I forgot. When I have a guest on, I'm so used to doing this shit myself. I gotta put I gotta put the old school Radio Raheem headphones on and shit.
The DJ K
Oh my
Slay
God, yo.
headphones.
Stu, what's up, man? I got the
Why
Radio
do you need
Raheem.
why do you need those?
Oh, because if I put you through the computer speaker with the microphone, it sound weird.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, so can you? They can hear me or no? Or
No, they can hear you, dog. I'm talking about for me, because if you come through my speakers, I got the mic right there. The mic's gonna pick you up and it's gonna be double. It's gonna sound weird.
Got you.
But yeah, yo, the press conference is on now, Stu. I was thinking about playing it. If they want me to play it, I'm gonna ask the chat. Chat, do y'all want me to play the press conference because the beat? Oh, yo, Kenny, what you mean you out? What happened, Ken? What's up? The pause god. Stu is in the place. Kenny, what's up, man? What you out for, bro?
What's that mean?
Nah,
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know. He probably just out because he at work.
Because, gotcha.
Yeah, Kenny, that's big bro right there. He always pull up. So, y'all, listen, Stu, look, there's a few things we got to unpack here, right? The Raiders have been playing like dog shit lately, right?
Well, okay, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Listen. They've been playing well enough just to get beat. And then we have a myriad of injuries. We have some play calling going on. We have people calling for the head of Derek Carr.
No.
For me, a lot of us have been calling for his head. A lot of us have been
calling. I was
going
to say some have been calling for the head of McDaniels.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We doing that too, right? And Raider Primos has a great question, bro. And we have some injuries in the secondary. It's looking like Nate Hobbs is in the concussion protocol. Right now we don't know what's going on. Yeah.
I was going to say he actually was the guy I thought was throwing it in there yesterday or on. So I just watched the game last night. I recorded it. I watched the Purdue game before, and then I watched the Raiders game. So when I say yesterday, I mean Sunday. But he was a guy that I thought was throwing it in there pretty good.
Yeah, Nate Hobbs is an animal, dog. So Nate Hobbs.
But again, so he has a physical game, but now he's out because he was physical. I mean, I know they don't mess with the concussion protocol, but that's go ahead. Keep going.
So we got that. Then we got Rock Ya-Sin had a little knee injury, tweaked his knee. So my man Raider Primo said, how are we feeling about Sam Webb starting? I know I'm not feeling great about a guy that's a UDFA starting at corner for us. I'm not feeling great against Russell Wilson and the number of receivers they got there in Denver. I'm not feeling great about it, but it is what it is. Stu, what say you, my brother?
Well, let's go back a little bit. I want to. So obviously, I mean, you've probably broken the game down time after time already, but there are a couple things I wanted to talk about. So last night, after I got done with the game, I wanted to go on, but I'm still banned by YouTube for a couple more days, so I can't post anything. So I'm like, okay, so I know you were asleep. So I'm like, Dirty, are you going to go live? No. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to see if anyone's on so I can jump on and talk about the game. So finally, I was like, you know what? Somebody who's always usually like awake or usually on this thing is Twan. And so I called Twan, but Twan doesn't have a page, right? So we actually recorded a 2-hour show last night that I'm going to put up hopefully in the next couple of days or whatever. But during that, first thing that I started it off with 3 names that I thought, and actually 4 that I was impressed with. Obviously Hollins, right? Had a hell of a game. I think 8 catches, 178 yards. I mean, he that catch that he made in the end zone to put us within 2, I mean, was like just a beast mode catch. And really, I had said that I thought, okay, let me forget. So Hollins, Carlson, obviously, Moreau, and then I said Hobbs. I thought those guys played very well. And I also, to be honest with you, I thought out of the first 3 games, this was Derek Carr's best game.
Yeah, it was.
Right? He ran for some first downs, right? He was throwing the pass to Adams. What he was doing, he was putting the ball in areas to let the receivers make plays, and I felt our receivers were making plays on those. Yeah. So as I'm looking at that, I'm going, okay. Well, then I thought about this. Then I thought about, we looked at the captains, right? We looked at the team captains, right? You have Hollins and the punter for special teams captains, correct?
Yeah.
Then you have on offense, you have Carr, you have Adams, and you have the offensive line Colton Miller.
Yeah.
Okay. On defense, you have Crosby, 52, who's not in. What's his name? 52, the linebacker.
Denzel
Perryman. And then you had is it Harmon, I think?
Yeah, Deron Harmon, the closer.
Okay. So you look at that, and again, I talk about the guys that here's the deal. Like in these last 3 games, each of the last 3 games, our star players are the ones that have given up the game. The first game, it was Carr's 3 interceptions. The second game, it was, and I know there's so many plays that go into a game, right? Like those aren't the only plays, but
nah, it was his 3 interceptions, bro. There's no 2 ways about it.
At the point of when our guys are stepping up to be the guy to win the game, Hunter Renfrow, 2 fumbles, right? Yeah. And then also during that game, Max Crosby doesn't wrap up the quarterback, right? This past week, Carr played well. Crosby had a sack fumble, right? Abrams, I thought, or Jacobs.
Abrams got cooked this game, bro.
Jacobs was running the ball hard.
Yeah.
But then a chance for our tight end in the end zone.
All right. See, this is where I gotta disagree. Hold on, let me get this super chat in real quick, Stu. Raider Mike, we need to use Zeus and Kuntz more. Don't know why we have it. Shaking my damn head. Bro, listen, there's some coaches that coach the game based off of what's happening on the field, based off of performance, based off of, the flow of the game.
Flow of the game.
And you have other coaches who have a set scheme, and their scheme means more to them than what's actually happening. And Josh McDaniels is looking to be that kind of a coach. He looks like he is so wrapped up in his own press clippings that that's what's most important to him. To me, he better get it together and leave it alone, Raider Mike. Hold up, I got another one. Jesse Torres, my bro. What's up, Wasted? This is how the press is going to go. We should have, guess what? We don't know. Run the ball, #run the ball. That's right, my brother. Jesse Torres, that is a factory. I'm leaving that shit up there, brother. That is all they're going to do. And then I don't want to hear our quarterback say things like sucky. Like sounding like Wally and the Beeve. Be a fucking man, bro. Hear that shit. No, we played really sucky. That fuck. All right, Stu, I'm sorry, brother. I've been on one with this shit lately.
So a chance for Waller to make a big play, right?
Yeah.
Instead, he misses it. They get an interception. Luckily, they didn't score on that drive, though. Our defense actually held them to no points, no field goals, nothing, right? But again, those games, when you talk about players that you look to, guys in that locker room, fans, when you look to guys that are going to make a difference in the game to help us win games in those moments where it's, hey, we got a shot here. And week in and week out, it's been a different one of our star, high caliber, leading players, right?
Facts.
Then you think about Abrams. On that 3rd and 9 from the 3-yard line, right? Before the second quarter, where they send the 4 receivers out and the little running back just goes here, right?
Yeah.
You had Abrams here, you had a linebacker, you had another linebacker, and you had the ball carrier. Okay.
Stu's drawing shit up right here on Raider Nation Unlimited, everybody.
Okay.
Yes.
Here, right?
Yes.
So you're knowing that where's my help? Where do I funnel guys? If you're the Mike, you can miss that guy to the left or right? Because why? You have a defender to your left and a defender to your right. Yeah. The Will, you know what? The only place I can't let him go is out here. If I'm going to miss right here, and he's going to bounce to these 2 guys. Abrams should be the same thing. Instead, Abrams goes right here, and that running back and then bounces out. Now, if we were to hold them, we're kicking the ball, and it's a game of field position, correct?
Yeah.
That's a big play, and it's like we have 11 guys playing one-on-one football. Obviously, it's one-on-one matchups. We know that, right?
Yeah.
Wasted.
Yeah.
But those 11 guys need to be playing within a
Yes.
defense and knowing where their guys are at. And
that is exactly what I was saying, Stu. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. But bro, listen, playing defense is winning individual matchups within the scheme of a team concept. You have to win your individual matchup by playing your role within part of a bigger production, bro. And that is the problem here. Everybody
is it that guys, again, I don't see enough communication. I don't see we're working hard, we're not working smart, right? We're not in cut splits. Let's on a man-to-man thing. If the tight end goes underneath, you know what, and the running back goes here, instead of the linebacker and safety running into each other, just say, hey, alert a slice here, alert a combo. If that guy goes under right away, you take him and I'll just roll here. We don't even have to fucking move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, if Abrams, a 4-year guy who I thought has been playing better, to take that angle in that situation, like that's the one play, like he can go anywhere else. And he just like he's playing by himself, like it's a one-on-one tackle.
Yeah.
Use your teammates.
Bro, it's
Use
crazy.
Guys.
It's crazy. Still, let me get to some of these. Let me get to some of these chats, brother. Let me get to some of these chats, yo.
I'm going to draw up a play that I had a very high concern about.
There were other issues, but damn, not every game is going to be perfect. Waller has to catch those passes with the money he's getting paid. Hollywood Honcho, that is a factory.
100%.
We wasted the preseason. Hollywood Honcho again. Wait a minute. My brother, what my bro put? Yo, Derek had a bad pass on that pick to Waller. Yeah, I would say so, but he should have caught the ball.
You think that was a bad pass?
I do. He threw it in a double coverage and it was high. And the thing about Derek is, but Stu, if you look at it.
You know what Waller was concerned about? That linebacker coming because he went like this.
He was concerned about getting fucking hit. Now, Stu, if I'm quarterback, I'm throwing it to him low.
Well, I mean, in a perfect world, yes. But still, he didn't have to go here. It was right here. And it was in between two defenders coming. I mean, it was
because he had got lit up before. Derek puts the ball in bad places, bro.
This right here.
No. I'm not talking about that particular play so much. Waller got lit up before that. When you get lit up like that, Stu, you play in the NFL. Nobody wants to get hit like that, bro. I think a lot of times.
Is that the one where he got knocked out of bounds?
Yeah, bro. Like dude puts he lines his guys up a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, my boy 66 beats. McDaniel doesn't know what he is doing as a head coach. That's debatable at this point. We need all Raider fans going to this game Sunday to make it and hold signs saying "Run the damn ball, coach." Especially fans in the black hole, so he gets the message. That's a fact, bro. Trex lured. Waller got smacked early in the game, so he was already scared the second time. But your hands touch it, you got to catch it. He said the same thing. Randy Savage wasted the car lover. Old school Raider, what's up, bro? Yo, I'm not. He said wasted the car lover. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hey guys, I wanted to before Stu goes on. I wanted to show you guys a clip of Derek Carr's last playoff game, y'all. His last playoff win. I wanted to show everybody a clip of that.
He's never had one.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to show y'all a clip. You guys see Derek Carr's last playoff win? Did everybody see it? Because I didn't see it either. He's never won a playoff game. He's never won a playoff game, everybody.
That motherfucker was a black. That was the inverse of a fucking playoff win. Whatever the complete opposite of one could be.
Yes. It was into the void, damn it. He's never won a playoff game. Guys, do you guys know something? Because a lot of people have been kind of saying, oh, you hate Derek Carr. Like, bro, no, I hate losing. I hate the fact that one of the great organizations in professional football has been relegated to play the backseat to a bunch of fucking weenie teams, like the fucking pussy Patriots. Bro, let me tell you something, yo. The advantage that we used to have back in the day, and Stu will tell you because he's met the man and played for the man, was that we had the genius of Al Davis in the beginning of the National Football League, right? And as things with the merger, and we had a decided advantage because we had an owner like that. Then it wasn't such an advantage. But at this point, bro, we are letting teams catch us, bro. We need to get back to this.
Add in John Madden.
And John Madden. It's my bad, Stu. John Madden, Flores, all of them guys. It's getting to the point where, like, bro, we're going to the back of the line. That Super Bowl, bro, I was a little bitty kid the last time we won the Super Bowl, bro. I was a little kid. It's the first Super Bowl I remember, and I got kids in high school. I'm older than Stu is. You know what I'm saying? I remember. Stu don't even remember that Super Bowl.
I know. Let's see, not the one they lost, not 02.
No, 1984. Stu don't even remember 1984.
Against,
you might have been like 3.
The Redskins? Was that the Redskins?
Yeah. What were you, like 3?
3. No.
Yeah, you were
83. Yeah. Yes, sir.
You were 3, bro, because you're my wife's age, bro. You don't remember that. I barely remember that shit. I was a little kid, bro. I think I was like in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Primos. Fire a coach after 3 games, but not a QB after 9 decent years. Makes sense.
That's a perfect statement there, because I'm even listening, because here's the deal. I hate fucking Dan Orlovsky. Okay, I played with Dan Orlovsky in Detroit. He's an arrogant fucking prick, but you know what? I listened to what he said, and I agreed with everything he said.
Yep.
I agreed with it. I also agreed with Stephen A. Smith when he was talking to Keyshawn Johnson and Michael Irvin. And everything he said, I agreed with him. Because
I hate when I agree with Stephen A. Smith, because he has such a punchable face. Like, I hate anytime I agree with him.
I've actually, the more I've watched him, the more I've, like, kind of, like, going, okay, all right. If you look past the bullshit, sometimes he does freaking have some decent things to say. Okay.
Yeah. You know what's happened to Stephen A. Smith, man? He's gotten so famous, and he's gotten to the point where ESPN really, because they're getting cheap over there. John Skipper died. He doesn't run ESPN anymore, and they're trying to get return on investment. So what they did was they gave him a shitload of money. They gave Scott Van Pelt a shitload of money. And Stephen A. Smith is probably 45% of their programming. He's in the morning, everywhere. So he has to be, him and Skip Bayless have made the hot take sports media. And what they do nowadays, instead of having real journalism, is they take dog shit and put perfume on it just to try to make people watch. So I think a lot of the shit Stephen A. Smith says, he's almost on autopilot. Like, I've seen times, bro, where he has one take, like it happened like 2 weeks ago. He had a take about the Raiders, right? And Molly Curran was like, he picked the Raiders to win, and then at the end of the take, he picked them to get their ass kicked.
Oh, so yeah, so he's
just saying shit sometimes, bro.
And unfortunately, you can't, when you're kind of that comedian, when you're kind of that character, you can't really become the serious facts guy, because people aren't going to take you serious. You know what I mean? He's still got to be that, you know, loud comments, you know, funny taglines, you know, things that make people upset. Unfortunately, that's a character that he's playing. Now, there were plays. Again, I thought Derek played well. I did. And here's the thing too that Stephen A. Smith was talking about, because Keyshawn Johnson was getting on the defense. Our defense has kept us in games to be able to have a chance to win. Like what? Well, we haven't scored more than, our defense hasn't let up more than what? 28 points?
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
They've been doing okay, bro.
Like we have opportunities. It's the offense that, again, 3 picks, a fumble, 2 fumbles. Again, Crosby did miss that sack. But other than that, our guys, they're not just getting, our offense isn't having to score 45, 50 points like they used to do. We're holding teams, but we were 2 of 6 in the red zone that game. And they were, I think, 3 of 3, 2 of 6 in the red zone. And we had an interception where defensively Morin, right, has an interception, brings it down to their 40-yard line, and we don't get any points. Defensively, that takes this wind out of your sails.
Yeah, bro, because you out there like, goddamn, we got you the ball back. And that's what I said. And I got destroyed from some of the car lovers. It's insane, bro. Check this shit out. The Raider, thank you for the $10 super, my brother. A players meeting is great, but a players meeting with just 3 games into the season under a new coaching staff is odd. Is this just a team trying to come together, or do you think Josh McDaniels may have already lost the team? Stu, what you think, bro?
In that players meeting, who has a leg to stand on to even stand up there and tell people what to do? Because the guys who are making the money with C's on their chest have all basically been a part of losses, and they've been at the specific hand of those losses. So if I'm going like, who the fuck? You?
What about Tay? Devontae Adams got a leg to stand on.
That's about it. Carlson. That's about it. Who else? Abrams can't. Crosby can't. Carr can't. Maybe Jacobs. You know? I mean, Renfrow can't.
Nah, Renfrow got the Sonic rings knocked out of him. I don't think he's
Waller can't.
Yo, hold up. Russ has 2 TDs and 2 interceptions, yet it's 2-1. No excuses for anybody on this damn team. Thank you, Raider from VA. My God, brother. Appreciate the $4.99 super. Stan Mifflin, my dog. Thank you for the $20 super, bro. Appreciate you, dog. Keep the heat on him, brother. This team needs to hear our thoughts. And that's why I brought my brother, the Butcher, Big Stu, in the place. Because Stu don't fucking play no games, bro. Stu has been one of the only people. Let me tell you something, yo. In Raider Nation, bro, since I first came into this, the only person, even last year, who was on Derek Carr's fucking, was on his case was motherfucking Graf. To the point where they were calling Graf a car hater when he was just being honest. Stu's always on him. And then when I came into this, I got on him. And and then you know what wound up happening? Graf, Stu, all these guys told me, yo, relax on the car shit. Relax. Stu, am I wrong? This is relax. Go ahead, Stu.
I'm amazed at the rose-colored glasses some of these fans and even what do you call them, influencers.
Yeah.
I'm going, listen, like at some point you got to go, you know what? There's a point to that. Like, yeah. I like the guy, but like you look, and here's the thing with me. I try to be as honest as I can and as real as I can, as far as, hey, listen, you know, I'm gonna tell you when I think a guy's doing what he's supposed to be doing, but I'm also from an inside perspective because I've been on teams where they're in this position, and you're looking at it going, defense is going, you know what, guys, shit, we're out rushing these teams. I mean, we held Henry to 89 yards. I mean, Jacobs was averaging 5.5 yards fucking per carry.
What the fuck, right? What the fuck?
Third down. Our third down was 1. We were 1 for like 9. Now, they were 50%. They were like 5 of 10, which is giving up too much. But still, like, you're going to give up a little bit of that. And defensively, it reminds me a lot of back when I was playing, where we had guys making plays, and it's like interceptions aren't good enough.
Yeah.
Getting off the field on third down is not good enough. We need to score.
Yeah. And bro, people are crazy because, like, people told me when I got into this, all the guys at it, they told me, listen, man, you don't want to be known as a guy that's bashing our quarterback, bro. Like, you want to tell the truth, but you don't want to be a guy that's bashing him. So be fair to him. And that's the advice that, my bro gave me. That's the advice everybody gave me.
But people, here's the thing is some of these, they think constructive criticism is hating on a guy. We're
you know
not
what,
hating
Stu,
on
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
just,
not.
No,
I'm not, bro. I'm not. And neither are you.
Not.
But the thing is, when you do this, right, you have to leave yourself a way where you don't come, because like for us, like, I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for nobody else that do this. For me, I do this because I love the Raiders. Right? I love the Raiders. Hey, Stu, do me a favor. Hold it down real quick. This is a very important call for my kid's school, man.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if he was messing around and doing the John Gruden thing or not. So, again, guys, I say this all the time. And here's the deal. I hope I don't come off as I'm a know-it-all. But I think I have a pretty good evaluation on what plays should look like, how players should play, what you guys should expect. And again, in the NFL, the guys making making the money are the guys that are supposed to be winning games. Now, in the moment where, like, I'm looking back and going, who is the guy on our team that you can look at and go, or players can look at and go, hey, you know what? I don't care what the situation is. This guy's going to make a play. I mean, for me, it was I'm going to make a play. But, you look and go, this guy's a guy on my team. I feel comfortable that he's going to step up and make a play when it counts.
Man, you know what, Stu? I'm going to be honest with you, man.
What's up, John?
Wasn't. Hey, man, I'm doing all right, man. There wasn't a guy on the team, man, last year that I could depend on, man, like how I would depend on you, Stu, man. Stu.
Well, John, what about now? Who do you look at? Who do you look at to
Stu, I don't know, man. Stu, listen, man. I think I'm going to go back and try to see if I can get some of the old Raider greats to come out there and play, man, because I don't know what the hell's going on with this team, man.
Say no. Say Stu, I'm sorry. Somebody said, yo, this fool baby mama called him. I'm like, bro, I don't have a baby mama. I got a wife. No baby mama, bro. I got a wife, dog. Sorry. Yo, if the defense gets blown out in the first half, the other team's offense will get more conservative in the second half to drain the clock, right?
What's blown out in the first half?
Bro, I don't know what he talking about. I just had to read it, bro.
The game was 24-13 at half, which we're and that's the other thing too. I could see if we were down by 17 points going into the fourth and time's running out and we have to go to the passing game. Dude, that game was back and forth. There's no reason we should have dipped out of that running game at all.
That's a fact, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, at all. And there's this controversial, and I don't. Is there a deal? Is there something where Derek Carr can't call audibles? Is that a thing?
Stu, I wouldn't think that would be a thing in the National Football League. Like,
have you heard that? I've heard that.
I can't believe that. Like, how is that possible? That's like saying that you got to play quarterback with one hand over your left eye. It doesn't make any sense to me, bro.
To not be able to make adjustments at the line of scrimmage, there's no. It's similar to this. What made Michael Vick and the kid for Baltimore,
Lamar Jackson?
What makes them good? Great. What is it about them that they can do when the defense has a play set up and stops what they're doing? What can they do?
They can take off and they can run athletically, right? And also they have improvisational skills.
So if you have a quarterback who's coming up to the line of scrimmage and you're looking at it and your pre-snap reads, you're going, holy shit, this play isn't going to work, and you can't get out of it. It'd be like Michael Vick going, okay, they have this play picked out, and I'm just going to fall down. It's literally taking the legs away from a mobile quarterback to not let our quarterback call plays. Defensively, you're out there making adjustments all the time. Like, you have to, as the play's developing, you have to put yourself in a better situation. And I've got to believe there's times where, I mean, that's what made Peyton Manning so great, right?
Yeah.
With
pre-snap.
You don't even know half the time. That's why you see coaches, right? They do that shit where they, this,
yeah,
and then they see then they line up to see what the defense is in, and then they come up.
Yeah.
If you're trying to call a play before the defense even shows what they're in, and you're expecting that's just going to work out, and it'd be like, remember back in Tecmo Bowl,
yeah,
where if you pressed the right play, it was just an all out blitz,
yeah,
right. Well, I don't know what my point is with that, but anyways, like, you have to be able to make adjustments. Like,
Stu, can I say something real quick to you? I want to ask you a question, right? Like, so if he can't make adjustments, you're effectively taking away Carr's biggest. Like, you could say what Carr doesn't have, but I'm going to be positive about Derek. The best attribute Derek Carr has is his pre-snap recognition.
You would think.
Because he grew up in pretty much in the National Football League. His brother was a starting quarterback, and he learned how to break down film when he was in middle school.
And I'm going to say this. I have never heard of so many people giving somebody a pass or giving them the excuse of the offense is complicated.
Never. Not a fucking pro.
As a 9-year fucking veteran?
It's insane, bro. Bro, let me read this super real quick.
Give it time?
Let me read this super real quick, Stu, because I gotta be,
No, dude,
bro. Al hitting Allegiant Stadium with lightning so the Raiders can wake up and get it together and continue the Raider Equinox. It's the only way up from here. I hope so, because the Raider Equinox can still be upon us if they win this week, my brothers. Stu, go ahead, man.
We're right there, guys. That's the thing. It's not like we're getting blown out. It's not like we have guys not knowing what's going on, guys jumping off sides, guys late hitting people, guys not lining up correctly, guys blowing coverages, guys going off sides. It's literally the fundamentals of football. Catch the ball first.
Facts.
Don't fumble it. Right? Angles to the ball carrier. Wrap up tackles. Those are so easy to correct.
Bro.
So easy to correct.
It's insane, bro. Let me read this one. As us as fans don't deserve what we're getting out of this team as a whole. It's like they only want to play 30 minutes, possibly 45, and then let off the gas for the other 15. You get paid millions, act like it. I don't necessarily want to say that. I really think that there's an issue.
Yeah, I'm not questioning their drive or them giving up. I think they're playing their balls off. They're playing again, like I said, wasted. They're playing hard instead of playing. Dude, you got to play smart.
Yeah, man.
Make it easy.
Because you pissing in the wind if you're just playing. If you're playing hard and you're not playing smart and cerebral football, you're pissing in the wind. Raider Chubbs, hell yeah. Bro, Josh McDaniel has something similar with Waller and Foster and Hollins. That's why we tripping that this team is 0-3. Too much talent to start off like this. That's facts. Matt Barraquah, always with the big takes. Stu, what you think about this? Wasted. Waller's preseason antics are coming through in his play. Mac Hollins caught all those catches and then got straight back on special teams and was a gunner. Waller isn't tough.
I feel like literally our star players, this is their third preseason game. You know what I mean? Like this is still them. Like they've made improvements every week. But we should be working on some of this. Taking catching the ball and taking a hit, or catching around guys when you know you're going to get hit. That's what the preseason is for. That's why you get out there. So like when the game comes, you've gotten those hits out. You've gotten those those routes and feeling stuff in live action. Like Derek Carr from week 1 to this week looks so much comfortable in the pocket, so much better. He's back there. He's scrambling. Like I said, he ran for 2 first downs. You know what I'm saying? Like the other thing, he made some nice throws. He made some really, 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 really good throws.
Yeah, man,
some really good throws.
Yeah, I can't argue with you. He made some bad ones, but he did make some good ones. Hey, Stu, One Nation said, Stu made a great point. The players are making big money are the ones that should be making a huge impact. Carr's not even thrown to Devontae. What the mother F? And Stu, another thing. I want to get into this really quickly. I'm going to get into this. I'm going to read some supers, and I need you to break this down. Sean Payton was on the herd today with Colin Cowherd. And he said that he's lucky, Josh McDaniels is lucky that Al isn't alive. Because if Al is alive, Al might have fired his ass. Wait, let me read these two real quick. Stu, can you teach Jonathan Abram to break down and tackle instead of trying to kill everyone every fucking time? Thank you, Quentin Booker, for the $5 super. And my brother, Raider from VA, they scored 3 touchdowns in 3 drives. Don't get in your feelings wasted. I guess you got to act different. Wait, nah, don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro. Don't do that.
Whoa,
I didn't see that. Wait, racist Stu is here, and you ain't for my people. What the fuck you talking about, bro?
Racist Stu is here. You ain't for my people. Okay.
Wait, what are you talking? Me getting in my face? What the fuck you talking about, bro? Why you disrespecting? Like, bro, what are we talking about? Come on, bro. You got to relax with that shit, bro. I didn't even see that, man. Wait, racist Stu, get out your feelings, you little delicate flower. Get out of here, man.
I know. I love those. I love those. What feelings though? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking. Like we talking football, yo, bro. Don't listen. Don't do that here, yo. We up here. We talking football. Stu's all yo. Let me tell you something, yo. When it comes to like me and Stu relationship, me and Stu, we always be respectful of each other. We always have a good show. Don't do that shit, bro. Come on, man, with that drama shit, bro.
That's fine.
I'm not for no fucking drama, bro. I don't, like all of this like YouTube drama, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it plain and simple, bro. I don't do it. I don't do it. That's not what I got into this for. I got into this because I love the Raiders. I love talking football, and I
Yeah.
like talking football with guys who know what the hell they're talking about. That's it. I'm not trying to do nothing different than that. Let's keep it classy. Let's do that. Let's talk about the game, bro. Yo, my man, Javi, California, Waller and Jones are a joke this year. Start Coons. All right, my brother. So go ahead, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. So Stu, don't throw the imp. Bro, listen, Bro, listen, we not unpacking that right now, bro.
Dude, okay.
We talking football right now, bro. But go ahead, Stu.
So the other thing was, there was a play call that, okay, it was in the first quarter, and this really concerned me because I don't know if it's the signal came in wrong. I don't know if Derek read it wrong, but the play, again, didn't make any sense. And it was in the first quarter, and it was about like on the 6-yard line, okay? And we had into the boundary, okay? We had Holland and we had Adams in a cut split, and then we had Waller, and we had the other tight end, like I said, Moreau over here. And we motioned the running back to the field to have empty. We ran a play that, one, you run in the field, and two, you run it to the field, not into the boundary. And it was, so we blocked here. Waller came across. We go to the flat. And this is the one that he threw, and we had Waller and Adams like in the same area.
Yeah.
So this play here, they ran it on like the 3-yard line, and they ran formation. We put 3 guys into the boundary. Their defense, like what you try to do is you try to outnumber the defenders, right?
Yeah.
We ran 3 guys. They had 8 defenders in that area. They didn't have to move. This play here is a play where you run this guy at 5 yards, you run this guy at 10, and you run Adams at 15 to 20 yards. And then what you're doing is you're playing off the linebackers. If this guy jumps here, you throw here. If this guy backs off here, you throw here. Or if these 2 safeties, and they don't double him or they fall for a play action, you throw it deep. Not only that, we're running Carr into the short side of the field, which is less time for him to make some decisions like this. Like this right here is like, I'm looking at it going, this is something that a high school coach, like, you wouldn't run that play. It's not a red zone play.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Hey, Stu, I'm going to cut you off, bro. Look, I want to address this real quick. I'm going to say this, Stu. In my presence, I've never heard that word used from you in my presence. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm never with that. But we not on that right now. I think whatever happened.
I'll address what it was. Is as one of the streams, I had music playing, and I usually don't say it, and I accidentally, with the song, I said it. That was it.
Yeah. So look, bro, listen. He apologized. I accept it. It's cool.
That was goddamn. That was.
So like, yo, don't come in here with that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's very few people that I allow to come on my show with me. Stu is one of those people.
And here's the deal. I want to make this clear. Do you know how many for years, White Boy, Cracker, Honky?
Yeah, Stu. We ain't got to go into it. We don't want to get me canceled.
I know.
We don't got to go into that.
I just want.
Yeah, I get it, bro. It's not the same. We're not gonna get into semantics. No. There's never a way that we can make that shit right. But what I'm saying is that as long as we come here, we talking ball. It's cool with me. We cool. You don't say it around me. We good.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Don't. If those guys like don't disregard negative comments. Address them. You know what I'm saying? Like some people ignore things like that. Have them come up and address it. So at least other people know, hey, is that Dox?
Yeah, Dox is in a place to be. My dude. But yo, look, we keeping it above board here. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I had to address that because I don't want nobody to think I don't dance around shit. You know what I'm
No.
saying? I don't dance around nothing. We
I don't
talk, we
either.
get to the ball. I know you don't. But what I'm saying is we get to the ball. It's always a respect thing with me. He's respected me. We cool. We good. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to the ball, yo. So, bro, like you just said, so you run a play where you got guys in the back of the end zone, right? Fucking Waller tries to catch the ball. Devontae Adams is in the back of the end zone about to do a toe drag, and then Waller doesn't catch it. My thing is this. As a play caller, as a coach, as a team, what that's showing me is that somebody is not in sync with the rest of the guys on his team.
That's
bro.
a flood concept where you flood an area to outnumber the defense, but you don't run the boot or the play action and the flood route into the freaking short side of the field and with 15 yards of space. I mean, it's especially in a point like that where the game is still right there. That's again, we were 2 of 6 in the red zone.
Yeah, and there you go. But I want to ask real quick. Hey, Big Mike, thank you for the $10 super. Cutting a very short field and a half. It's like trying to play ball in a phone booth. Terrible red zone call. Now let me ask you a question. Do you think a piece of what's going on now is the fact that because Darren Waller has been as big of an offender to making gaffes and mistakes this offseason as anybody? Do you think Darren Waller kind of doing a hold in this offseason has something to do with the way we're playing right now?
His play or the connection with him and
bro, all of it, bro. He's been fucking up. Like even him dropping the ball. Even he dropped a touchdown, dropped 2 touchdowns this game. Like, do you think him holding out has had an effect on his play? Because like the other day, Derek Carr kind of mentioned people's practice habits.
Oh.
Yeah, he said, we got to do the same thing. Derek did it on some soft shit, though. He didn't really do it the right way, right? To me, he did it. He said, we've been playing sucky. Golly gee willikers, we've been playing sucky.
When he says we, does he mean he's talking about the offense, correct?
He's just talking about, come on, bro. You know how it is. They just take a brush and go like that with it. He said, we've been playing sucky, right? So then he said, you got to practice the same way you play. If I was on
defense, I'd be like, hey, motherfucker, you better be a little bit more direct or a little bit more specific on who you're talking to sucky here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but go ahead. So my thing is that I feel like a part of what's going on with Darren Waller is that, he wasn't really around in the offseason. I have to say that.
So here in perception's reality, right? Is it making his play any worse this year? Maybe not, but we're aware of it. We're watching him a lot more because he made himself individualized and he put himself in the spotlight. And when you bring the spotlight to yourself, you better perform because you're going to have... Now, if Waller didn't do any of that stuff, and we knew he was going to practice and we knew he was a team guy and he wasn't trying to be this rap performer and he wasn't doing all this stuff, you might have a little more like, he's getting there. He was hurt last year, whatever. But since this stuff happens, you're going to be a lot harder on the guy, if that makes any sense.
No, that's a fact. Kevin Lurker, Jacobs 5-yard average with the F. Why stop running the ball? That's a fact too. Yowie wowie. So you got to cuss to be a tough guy? Yowie wowie. No, you don't. But the thing is that I can say something to you and be general, or I can say something to you and be direct, right? It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. So Derek Carr kind of painting it with a we're playing sucky. Listen, he could go up there and say, hey, listen, we as an offense have been playing terrible. And some of us, who you are, should be here and should practice the way you expect to play. We're going to deal with it internally. But I notice, and I'm letting you guys know now, it stops here. Go ahead, Stu.
So when we talk about Carr isn't throwing the ball enough to Adams, is that this game or the whole season?
No, it was this game, and then it seemed like the second game he kind of went away from Tay because he got dogged for throwing the ball to him 17 times week 1.
Because here's the deal. The leading receiver was Matt Collins with 8 receptions, 158 yards, was targeted 10 times, right? The next was Devontae Adams with 5 receptions, 36 yards, targeted 10 times. Now, he was technically targeted the most along with Holland. So is it we need him to be 5 to 10 more targeted above the other guys, or is him being targeted the most on the stat wise not enough?
Bro, I think that it's situational, right? Like when you gotta have it, you kind of want to see them force it to him. I do, because they didn't bring him here to be a decoy,
Hell yeah.
bro.
Hell yeah. Throw it up.
Throw it up to him, because that's what he was brought here for. You know what I mean? Bro, look, we've broken this shit down to a fine pace. I'm not gonna come on here and because I've been on a Derek Carr tirade for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and I've always tried to be more fair and balanced about Derek, because it's like a part of you don't. I know that there are some people who view Derek Carr like he is the second coming of Christ. Seriously, like there's some people that if you say anything negative, you can be like, yo, man, you know, I don't care for him. Some people would tell you that you're not a fan if you don't care for the guy, right? For me, I care for who's ever helping me win. That is the kind of time I'm on. I'm not with all of this mediocre bullshit. I'm not for this. I've said this. Graf has said this. A lot of people have said this, bro. I remember a time, bro, where, like, bro, the fact that this guy's been here for 9 years and Jeff Hostetler has as many playoff games as he does, that's a problem. As a Raider, Jeff Hostetler wasn't here a long time. Jeff Hostetler was here, I think, probably about 5 years, bro. Jeff Hostetler has played in 2 playoff games for the Raiders, and I think he won one. That's a problem for me, bro. And for me, go ahead, bro.
I just again, I don't place Derek Carr. Like I said, I thought he played his best game, but again, I look at it and going, man, what like what's been holding him? You know what I mean? Like when are we gonna evolve? You know, to that guy. You know what I mean? When are we? But sometimes he looks great, and other times he throws something where you're like, what the hell? Or he runs. I'm thinking as a quarterback, you would think even if the coach messed up and gave the wrong signal, and you're going, we're gonna run this play on the 5-yard line. Like we need it. Like it should be. You know what? Hold on. This is a big down. It's 3rd down. We need to score here. This play, like
you gotta have it. We gotta have it. What's up?
Are you sure this is the right play? Like the quarterback should know that that's a terrible situation to be in. You know what I mean? And there's like, I'm just waiting for guys to be. It's like they're not playing. It's like they're playing one-on-one, and they're just. I'm here on this play. They're not taking into account the formations. They're not taking into account the down and distance, the time on the clock, where they're at on the field, what the personnel grouping is. They're just like, I need to stop this guy. When it's like, dude, there's so much pre-snap reads that can help us out, that we could make adjustments to make us into the right defense or the right route padding, or instead of running a pass, let's check to the run. And I don't see that. That's the thing. And I would know so much more if I could just spend a couple days in practice and see how these guys.
You never will, though, right?
And see how these guys watch film, and see how these guys practice, and see how the scout team runs, and see how they handle meetings, and see the tempo at practice, and see who's the leader out there. Are there guys leading? Because right now, Tay
got to be the guy. He looks like it. Tay looks like it even in the press conferences. Real quick, let me read some of these. It's not wrong to talk about Carr, but people be putting extra stuff on it. I get it. Raider Gabe, my brother, what up? If Waller catches those throws for damn near, he throws the 4 catches damn near. Oh my God, I'm getting tongue tied. If Waller catches those throws, he throws for damn near 400 yards with 3 to 4 TDs. And I talked shit about Carl last week, but he played good Sunday. Raider Gabe, listen, bro, yo, I believe so as well. I'm a Carr stan, but I admit there's something off, and I feel a different QB would do more with our weapons. Raider Purge. There are two sides in the car situation, the radical car fans and the radical car haters. And they are the loudest in the fan base. Raider Chubbs, that's a fact. And that's sad, man. Let both quarterback call a players meeting, and we'll see which room gets packed. Rich Gannon and Derek Carr. Bro, come on, dog. Like, Rich Gannon don't know these guys. Wasted. Carr's just good enough to be benched. I really think that in this draft, we should draft the quarterback of the future. I've been saying that for since last year. I've been saying that, bro.
You know who else? I like, again, talking about the running game. But goddamn that, and a guy that I thought was going to be playing the way he has, guy who's been blocking his ass off, number 45 from Tennessee, the guy we got from New England, the fullback. What the hell is his name?
Oh, Jacob.
Is that what's his name? It's someone know what's the run? What's the fullback? Jesus Christ, this is terrible.
Who you talking about? Jacob?
Jacob Jackson. Yeah, Jacob Jackson.
Jacob. That's what's up.
I tell you what, that son of a bitch blocks, man. That kid plays hard, dude.
Yeah, yes, he does. He's a damn good player, man. You know what I'm saying? My guy, the Raiders haven't been the same since last year's bye week. They look complete against the Eagles, but we haven't seen that complete team since then, bro. Like, look, man, I've said this, and this is what I feel is going on. I feel that Derek, somewhere along the line, even after the Thanksgiving Dallas game, I think Derek has regressed. I think he's regressed, right? Because
can you
now,
put up Darth Vader Raider?
Darth Vader Raider.
What he means by that?
Carr's handcuffed. Darth Vader Raider, like, man, listen, I'm
totally. I'm not trying.
I'm confused.
I'm curious on what that means.
I don't know, but a lot of people there's this narrative, bro. Like, bro, what I said this year was, listen, people said give him a number one guy, we'll see what he does. Now, previous to this, he had Amari Cooper, who every year is catching 1,000 yards and catching 100, 80, 90 balls and shit like that. So Amari Cooper might not be Devontae Adams, but he's no bum, right? So, okay, now we say, okay, he hasn't had a number one. Then Henry Ruggs went to jail and all of that. So now you got the best. I don't really want to hear it now, bro. We're not going to go through this. We almost are going on an hour. Me and Stu, Stu wanted to pull up. I said, you know what? Why not, bro? This is a good time, bro, because we were having a Q&A. And Stu, I appreciate you, bro. But I'm going to look at it from this perspective. When it comes to Derek Carr, when it comes to the Raiders, at the end of it, it's about this. And I want to win. And I don't care whether it's Derek Carr. I don't care whether it's Kirk Cousins. I don't give a shit whether they bring Lamar Jackson in here. I don't care if they draft some kid from South Dakota. I don't care if the kid is from Notre Dame or Purdue. I want to win. And I want you guys to stop lowering the bar for this fucking guy. And I want you to stop lowering the bar for the players just because people say to me, oh, well, all the years. Bro, I know. But I've seen this team win with Jason Campbell. I've seen this team win with Jeff Hostetler. Listen, Jeff Hostetler won a Super Bowl with the Giants. He's no bum. But I've seen this team win with Jay Schrader and go to the AFC Championship game with Jay fucking Schrader. I am not the kind of guy who falls in love with quarterbacks because guess what? The guy who created the mystique of the Raiders, Al Davis, never did. Al Davis never fell in love with quarterbacks. If you weren't getting it done, guess what? Sat your ass down and he got somebody else, bro. Why do you think Jim Plunkett got to play? Like, Dan Pastorini was the starting quarterback back when they first brought. Jim Plunkett was a failed Heisman Trophy winning number one pick that Al Davis brought to sit on the bench, and somehow things went a certain way. Dan Pastorini got hurt, and Jim Plunkett started playing better, and Al Davis said, hey, Pastorini, sit your ass down. And that was the end of it. That is what Al Davis did. He had Steve Berline from Notre Dame. He was balling. And then somehow, some way, Jay Schrader got to play. He brought Jay Schrader in from the Redskins because you couldn't play him after Doug Williams won a Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. Jay Schrader comes here. Jay Schrader takes to the AFC Championship game. And when Jay Schrader started fucking up, he replaced him. That is what we do here with the Raiders. That is the reason why we don't have like a whole shitload of all-time great quarterbacks playing under Al Davis. You got the Snake, you got Plunkett, you got Darryl LaMonica. And I'm not even going to say like Rich Gann is no all-time great quarterback. He's great to us, but he's no all-time great. He's a journeyman quarterback. We've had journeyman quarterbacks up and down this organization for years. And guess what? In spite of that, we've always won. We don't have a guy where, except Kenny Stabler, where you can be like, yo, this guy personified, like, When you think about the Miami Dolphins, the first thing you think about is Dan Marino. That is the first thing. When you think about the New England Patriots, the first thing you think about is Tom Brady. With the Raiders, Al Davis always made it known that he look, I'm a play who's winning games for me, bro. Straight up. And y'all got to get that same mentality. Go ahead, bro. For Stu, when in the red zone, doesn't a mobile quarterback force the linebackers to move up and make throws and bigger windows bigger? Is that a problem in the red zone right now?
Okay, so so when you say isn't that a problem in the red zone, is it a problem for us, the NFL, or what exactly do you mean? But yeah, I mean, if you have a quarterback that can run in the red zone, obviously he's a weapon down there. I mean, you saw what Kyler Murray did to us in the red zone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, he's back there all day long. And if you have guys that don't have good eyes, and as soon as the quarterback starts running, well, the linebackers moving down because the quarterback's mobile, they shouldn't really be. I guess again, Sean, it's a good question, but I need more specifics because are you talking when you say red zone?
Yeah, I would say a running quarterback is definitely a weapon in the red zone because they could just take it themselves too. When you got a guy that's stationary, you pretty much know he's not going to, so that adds another caveat to it. Realist Raider, what I'm saying about Pastorini was he broke his leg and he never got his job back. Like in today's NFL, a guy would break his leg, a guy would be playing well, and they would feel like they had to give the job back to the incumbent starter. When Pastorini broke his leg and, Jim Plunkett took off, that was that. That was that.
I did I hear an interview where Carr was talking about when I just want to throw where I think he'd want me to throw it. Talking about Josh.
I listen, I heard him say something like that, and I'm trying to operate the offense the way he wants me to. And to me,
that's no.
That's how I felt. I felt like it's kind of like pushing it off. Wait a minute, Raider Primos. Okay, off the car talk. LOL. Keys to winning Sunday for the offense, one defense. Love the channel wasted. Appreciate your support as well. I appreciate you. I'm gonna let Stu finish this. Stu, I don't mean to cut you off, but I gotta get these.
No. I'm just if you have a quarterback during the game trying to think of where the coach, like that's what a rookie quarterback says. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make the right throws. I'm trying to think of where that quarterback's not on the field or that coach isn't on the field, bro. Like you need to you throw it where it's open, where you want to throw it. You should have an idea of, this is what we've been working on in practice. It doesn't mean it's going to be there, but to be going, I just really hope that I'm doing what he wants. Like that's a concern for me because that's a statement you hear from a younger player, not the leader of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, nah, and I get it.
And man. I do want to say this too. We're 0-3, okay? Big deal. We lost to the Cardinals and the Titans. We're 0-1 in the AFC West. We beat Denver this Sunday. We're 1-1. Can we still win the AFC West? Right now.
Mathematically we can, but does it look like
can we still make the playoffs?
Yeah, mathematically, yeah, we can.
So I mean,
but look what has to happen for that, though. You got to beat Denver, you got to beat Kansas City, you got to go on a little run, and they got to lose too. So it's got to be some serendipity there.
Absolutely, but do we have the guys and the staff that can do it? Absolutely, we do. Again, the mistakes that we're making are such easy fixes. Easy fixes.
Then guess what? Fix it.
You hope. But again, with everyone again, I remember last year at this time when we lost to Cincinnati, blow up everybody. And I said, guys, we still have a chance to make the playoffs here. They're still in the hunt. I mean, we're giving up on things, and it's like we still have an opportunity. Yeah. Does it seem like a long shot? Yeah. But still, like we need to remember that we still have everything ahead of us. Like we don't need to throw away the fucking everything when we still have the opportunity. I guess what I'm saying is let's keep things positive. I mean, it's not working out the way we went, but we've been in every game. And if our guys just make a couple adjustments and make the plays that they're not making, which they will, again, I feel like this is our third preseason game with our starters.
Yeah.
they're still getting into the physicalness, not the mental part of it, but catching balls in traffic and taking a hit and catch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the preseason's for, to get that shit out of your system. But we choose not to play in the preseason, which, I don't
Yo,
get.
Stu, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. For me, you got to show me at this point because look, I've been look. For me, I was positive, man. The Raider Equinox, all this stuff, right? But at this point, I need a dub, and I need it now, and I need a complete game, and I need to see our offense play better. I don't want to talk no positivity shit, so I give me a dub, bro.
I need to see one of the big money makers make a play to win a fucking game instead of making a play to lose a game. That's what I want to see. Thank you, Johnny Meadows. I appreciate that. You see what I'm saying? I want to see Waller or Renfrow or Jacobs or Abrams or Carr or whoever. I want to see us make a play to win the game, to be the hero, and not to sound cliche.
Guys, breaking news here. I don't know if this is true. I gotta look. Joey Bosa was placed. See? Wait a minute. Was Joey Bosa just placed on IR?
Hey, man,
not like we praying for their downfall.
Chargers are hurt right now, dude.
Yeah, man. Yo, let's see, man. Let me see.
Thanks, Darth Raider.
We are three games in. Everyone, calm the f down. Raider Rich, bro. It's hard, brother. Hey, wasted to show my age. I was at the Raiders camp at the last day of Kenny being a Raider. That's crazy, bro.
I've never been on anyone's. As soon as they're winning, I'll be on the.
Joey Bosa placed on IR.
Thank you, Raider.
But he's expected to return this season. So that means
that's the thing. Back in when you were on IR back in the day, you were done. Like there was no coming back. But now I guess you can be on for 8 weeks, right, and then come back. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, guys. Before I get out of here, listen. I have just started another channel, right? And I want all of y'all that's in here. We got 341 people in here, yo.
Oh yeah, thanks for pulling up, everybody.
Thank you for pulling up. I need y'all to do me a favor and run it up for your brother, man. What I'm doing is I started another channel that is a sports channel, and for all of the people who want me to talk about like combat sports and boxing and shit like that, because I'm very knowledgeable about that and it's a passion of mine. What I wanted to segment it off from my Raider channel because I don't want the things to get convoluted. I don't want people to get upset when I'm on here talking about boxing and they expect it for me to talk Raiders, right? So if you're interested in that, we talk about everything else, baseball, whatever. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Purdue football? Can we talk a little Big Ten football?
Yeah, maybe, sure. I want all of y'all to go over there, run the numbers up for your brother Wasted. Get Wasted. We want to get 1,000 in a week. That's what I want, yo. 1,000 in a week. So do me a favor, dickhead. Man. Go over there.
You fucking dickhead, you.
Who me?
You.
Why? Why you call me a dickhead for, bro?
Yeah, baby.
No spoiler maker talk on my channel. He's up later around there. So thank you, Eric Ramos, for the night. Yo, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, bro. Is Jalen Hurts the real deal? He might be. We don't know. We don't care because he ain't a Raider. F him. I hope somebody T-Bone slams him on his back. Post the link. The link is in here, Hollywood Honcho, brother. Thank you, my brother. Everybody said subscribe. I'm going to post it again, bro. Wait, hold on. Post it again. Wait a minute. You sure you want me over there? You already ignored. Yo, Dwayne Thomas, I do not ignore you on this channel, Dwayne Thomas. The lies you tell, Dwayne Thomas. The lies you tell. Look, guys. Look, it's getting late, bro. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? Stu, I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off this much. I had to kind of get some stuff. I had to read the chats and stuff. You know how we do over here, bro. Real quick before we leave, keys to winning for you, Stu.
So I would say keys to winning is we need to win. We need to win the turnover battle. We need to win the turnover battle, and we need to be better. I know I hate saying this, in the red zone. And one more thing, let's see. We need our guys who we look to lead to make the plays that eventually are the plays that lead to a victory instead of leading to a loss. Is
So
that too general?
so the big player monies, the big player money, the big money players, the money boss players need to step up and be what they are being paid to do. Be stars. If you got a C on your chest, you should be leading the team and not costing the team. So are you a captain or are you costing us something? So what I said in my thumbnail for this, take offense. The offense will need to lead us to victory because we have some injuries on the defensive end of the football. We don't know who's playing and who's not. But if anything, all the money's on the offensive side of the football. The top 100, all these top 100 guys, most of them over there. Bring y'all asses to the game at home and win this effing game. And I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear we got to get it right. I don't want to hear it's a sucky feeling. I want to hear we won. Fuck all of that. And that's where I'm at. G.A. Patriot, howdy, brother. Shouted you out the other day, brother. You was down in Tennessee. My God, but no more excuses. I want to see the vets step up. Stu, do you have anything to say in conclusion, my brother?
I just want to say again, let's just breathe a little bit. Winning makes everything better, and this season can turn around really, 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 really quick.
My guy, Stu, appreciate you for pulling
Love
up.
you. Hey,
man.
thanks for letting me pull up, and I can't wait to go on the other sports talk, your other channel.
Yeah, man. Yo, and guys, hit that sub over there, man. I haven't put any content up. I haven't done a banner yet. I just wanted to run it up over there so I'm not talking into a void once I start doing stuff, man. So do me a favor. If y'all want it, like everybody who be like, yo, Wasted, do a boxing show. Wasted, you should talk about baseball. But I'm trying to really, it's more so like I just want to give myself the space to talk about other things. And I don't want to like kind of muddy the waters over here at Raider Nation Unlimited talking about stuff that y'all don't want to hear. So if you want to talk about other things, I'm going to do it over there. Really, really, really thank you for coming out, bro. We out here. Yo, we're going to be active all week, all day. We back in the place to be, man. Raider Nation Unlimited. Peace to y'all.